Everybody.
Hey! I'm so sorry, that was me. sorry, Sophie, that was me.
Way to announce yourself. Are you okay with that? He's looking very angry at him.
Look at me, you're looking angry at me. It's not all about me.
It's that yellow lead, isn't it?
Keyboard, please.
You have
Are we
to.
proceeding? What do you think?
Oh,
Yeah, we can't really spare Nadine, can we? So we don't want her to catch. Are we going to do that? Are we going to...
died at a
Okay.
gig.
Is that what we're going to do? Okay, so...
I've got antibodies and everything.
Needed someone to understand my ups and downs.
Okay.
There you were.
Right, welcome. My name is Sophie Daniels. If I haven't met you before, and I run the Masters Songwriting program here, and I'm the head of songwriting, and I could not be happier than to welcome you to Songwriters Circle for the first time in person in 18 months. And a clap as well. It's super important to us, this event, and I'm sure it will become so to you as well, and you get to play at this event. I started this event in March 2012 when I came back from a trip to Nashville. So in the spring it'll be 10 years old, and we did it at the North London Tavern, in the room above the North London Tavern with about 12 people, I think. And it just got bigger and bigger, and we moved it to the Paradise, and then we moved it to Proud, and some of the events we do are quite big, especially when we have special guests, and otherwise we do it here. So, you know, it's really important to us, and we just love sharing, communing with our songs and with you all. So I hope you enjoyed this evening. I want to say thank you to everybody who made it work online for the last 18 months. Thank you to the tutors for making that work and like getting all the equipment to your house and sending things across the country. And I want to say a special thank you to Lasse, who took over running the event around that time. Lasse is awesome. He is on my list of people that I need in my life. I mean, that's just very personal. Sorry, it's an oversharing event. No, seriously, he's just really helped us take this event to a whole new level, and it's going to be streamed tonight. So thank you very much, Lasse. We are going to be streaming the event and continuing with that wherever we go. So you'll see what the event is. We're going to play our songs. They're lo-fi. The songs are the stars, we hope. And as is tradition, the first one of the academic year is always a tutor special. So we're going to have 2 rounds of your songwriting tutors. There are other songwriting tutors, some amazing ones who we couldn't fit on tonight, and they're going to play the other Songwriters Circles. And we usually have guests. We have, Frank Turner normally does it for us most years. Eleanor Tonra plays for us. We've had Ben Earl, Ed Harcourt, Bruno Major, Beth Nielsen Chapman. We have great guests, and you get to play with them and a tutor. In the second round, Shane will tell you about how you apply to play. So we're all tutors on this round. Everyone's going to introduce themselves and say something before they play their song. We're going to go around twice on the round, so play 2 songs each. Then we're going to have a quick break, and then Shane, who runs a BA, is going to come up, and some more tutors are going to play for you. Okay, so I'm going to play the first song. I like to live a risky life when it comes to creativity, nothing else. So I'm going to play a song that isn't really finished, that I was writing today. That started this week. It's almost foolish, it seems, doesn't it? But the reason that I feel that I can do it is because I brought in a co-writer from Stockholm. So I have Ms. Katarina Gunnerholm's permission. She's not here. She's there. And she's helped me she's going to help me finish this song, and I'm actually going to do another 4 songs with her for the Liberty's Mother project and do another EP for that project. So this is one of those, I hope. I think it's a protest song. I have been quite inspired by the world of music responding to world events in the last 5 years or so. I think it's been an awesome thing. There's been rather a lot going on, hasn't there? And I've been personally really inspired by songs like Be More Kind by Frank Turner and Orpheus by Sarah Bareilles and Say Grace by Gretchen Peters, and that's what I wanted to try and do. Also thinking about that TV program Years and Years. I don't know if you saw that program. So that's kind of where I got the idea, and it's probably not finished, this song, but let's give it a shot. It's called Love Speaks. Stone me in the market square, erase me from the history books, change the truth, say I was never there, ban me from the schools, cover my face, say it can't be seen, take my friends away from me, loot and burn my family home, take it for your own. You think you can keep me away, and you can try. You can try. But drip by drip, I will get through, I will get in. There's no way to stop my flood water rising, seeping through by any crack. When I'm in, I never turn back. I always win. Poison me with petrol fumes, rip out every leaf and root, suck the oxygen from my air, waste the gifts I share. You think you can keep me away, and you can try. You can try. But drip by drip, I will get through, I will get in. There's no way to stop my flood water rising, seeping through by any crack. When I'm in, I never turn back. I always win. I come from nowhere and I hold all the cards. I always win. I seize every shred of power. No terrain is too hard. And all will drop their weapons. Forget the lies were spun. Speak my language from nowhere as their mother tongue. I always win. I don't apologize. Speak quietly or hide. I always win. And when I come again, I announce myself with pride. And drip by drip, I will get through, I will get in. There's no way to stop my flood water rising, seeping through by any crack. When I'm in, I never turn back. I always win. Karina. Right. I'm going to hand over to Mr. James Rees.
Thank you. Thank you, Sophie. Have we got any production students in here? Hey. All right, cool. So my name is James Rees. I lead the creative music production program here at ICMP. And in keeping with that, I've bought a little drum machine and synth setup to accompany me. Like Sophie, this song is also not finished. Unlike Sophie, I started it about a year ago, and I don't know if I ever will finish. I don't know if I want to. I'm quite happy with how it is. I really like writing in the AABA style. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I can't do choruses. I'm not sure, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of my songs, I never intend it to be, but they always end up being an AABA. And because this one's slightly unfinished, it's more of an AAB something. It's just a little bit about, I guess it's me kind of ranting about getting a little bit older and having a career and missing the ignorance of youth. And yeah, I think that's enough to say about it. I'll just check that this is working. Oh yeah. All right, sounds like it's working. So we'll give it a go. This isn't working. So there's going to be an extended intro, I'll warn you already, just because when I play this live, I leave a little bit of extra time on here to, I don't know, maybe talk to the crowd. But I've already done that, so let's get it playing. And I don't know if you want to clap or click along, and then that would be really nice. And then stop when I sing. Another 16 bars of this. 8 more bars. Keep it going.
Oh, all right, Gareth, you can dance.
Okay, here we go. When we were young, oh man, we had fun. Kids stayed out late. The streets kept us safe. Some never said, at least not in our heads. And the world was so pure, there was hope for us all. When we were young, when we grow old, we do as we're told. Don't step out of line, too scared. Just bide in our time. Until we accept, much to our regret, or to give up and forsake the dreams that we made when we were young, when we were young. against time. We all are. Oh, I'm a mime artist stuck in a mime. We all are. Don't know how much more I can take. Well, God knows that I need a break from staring straight into the sun, thinking about when we were young. 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 This is the bit that I haven't finished. When we were young. When we were young. When we were young. When we were young. Two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you.
That seemed perfectly formed to me. I said that seemed perfectly formed to me. But it's-
Thank you.
you know what? The whole first half, I thought it was Luke on the piano.
Blinkety blink.
Yeah, just like I was like, he had quite a few pints, and he's just playing exactly the right thing. That was awesome.
Thank you.
I think we're going Nadine now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we swap?
But you're all set up there, isn't it? I'm happy to wait. This is scary.
Okay.
Shall I?
Quite polite.
What's easier for
What
you?
do you want to do? Should we swap? Come on.
And from the BA team, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Thank you so much. Wow, yeah. Luke is taller than me. Definitely. Okay, wow, that was really fun. Thank you so much. I forgot about having to play. Okay. Hello, everyone. First years, I can't wait to see you in class. Who's it? Who's first year? Songwriter. Yeah. Yay! Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm so excited to be here today. I just did an 8-hour teaching stint, so forgive my brain when it slightly goes. No. So this song I'm going to play is also a brand new song. Like, what's going on today? I think we're all, because this year has been weird, we want to all have a new start, isn't it? Okay. So my name is Nadine. I studied here 10 years ago. Sophie was my tutor back then. Angela here was student with me.
I was 15.
She was 15, yeah, and I was 12. Gosh, time flies. So the song I want to play for you is a new song that I have never played live. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. It's called What Love Sows, and it's a song inspired by the whole, I know we've heard enough of this, but the whole COVID crisis. And the inspiration came when my then fiancé, now husband, he does, yes, he's amazing. He does a lot of drawing and a lot of portraits, and one of his ideas was to draw, it's very sad, but all the NHS staff that have passed away. So he did like 100 portraits, and he had never told me about it until he was already like 80 in. And then he said, like, Nadine, I was thinking we should do this YouTube video to commemorate everyone, and could you write a song for it? And I was like, no, because that's a scary thing to do, isn't it? So I thought, no way, I'm going to do that. Sorry, but really great project. Well done. Keep going, you know. So collaborative, Nadine. And but then the next day I was just playing around, and actually an idea came to me, and how that very difficult subject could be translated into song. And Angela over here, the beautiful Angela, helped me finish the song kindly. So I also do it a little bit for you, to be honest. Aww. Thank you. Yes, so bear with. Okay, great. I have seen life's blessings and the pain that tried to steal them all away. But I have joined the ones who hold and mend in life's own strength, fighting for breath. And maybe there's no greater loss than this, when it feels just way too soon to leave. But I have lived my given days and spent each moment aware that what I gave was not in vain, 'cause I know what love sows remains. May all that grows show that I cared, and it has always come right back to this. We all fear to lose our grip. Still days slip through our fingertips like grain. So I try to sow them well. And maybe there's no greater love than this, when you choose to give it all away. know it's an emotional song, but I actually have alcohol from the hand sanitizer in my eyes again.
Likely story.
And it's happened already in class. So I'm just going to clean my eyes and be back for Luke.
It's an awesome song. What a fantastic project. Do we have any BACM students in the room?
No, they're damn. Yes, they're
Were
too
you-
creative.
Is that
to
who
be
you
here.
were at the pub with?
Yes.
Ah.
I too have alcohol in me. Well, it was only half an hour, so about 3 points.
Well, Luke also teaches on the masters, so we've got lots of master students here tonight.
BACM predominantly,
Yeah.
do a little bit of masters, but
Yeah.
was a master's student. And how long have I been here? Too long. 6, 7 years, something like that. 6 is it? Yeah, you know. He knows better than me. But it's very short time in the lifespan of me, because I was born in 1906. And if you don't believe me, Google it. And it's true. I'm 118 years old. And the song I'm going to play is actually from the 60s when I was a motorbike courier I was actually a dispatch rider in Seattle for a while. And so it was when I was, my first wife told me she was pregnant, and I picked her up from work, and she was on the back of my bike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this... It's too late for you to take that program if you're not on it. And that led you to...
And that led me to this song.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so this song is really, it starts with, it's a metaphor about, her, me and my wife, and then 2, and then 3, because she was pregnant. And then it's basically a message to my unborn children, who are now, they're now in their 70s. So it's quite a long period of time, really.
Do you still take them on the bike?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah. So this song is called "Truly Wonderful." Hold on till morning now, hold on to me. My bike will carry us 3. Hold on till morning, I'll hold on to you. My bike will carry us 2. Live in this garden until I am old. Keep with us far from the cold. Autumnal sea mist clings to the fields. Valleys below lie concealed. Paint all these wonders in print, play or sound. Dance for your dreams to be found. Escape from this garden when you have grown. Make this a world of your own. And how many times will you dance the night away? And how many times will you pine for love to stay, but nothing else can be more truly wonderful? Keep on the road and I'll help you to steer. People may point out the way, but no path is straight and there's no view that's clear. I'll help you confront your fears. So grow your own garden and run through the rain. The shelter will always remain. And how many times will you dance the night away? And how many times will you pine for love to stay, but nothing else can be more truly wonderful? And how many times will you dance the night away? And how many times will you pine for love to stay, but nothing else can be more truly wonderful? Thank you.
Luke Toms, truly wonderful. And finally, one of my favourite singer-songwriters, Ms. Hannah Rose Platt.
Hey everyone, so nice to be back. It's been 18 months since been on site, apart from last Wednesday when I came in for 2 seconds. That doesn't count. Thank you, Luke. That was gorgeous. Luke and I played at the Green Note last Sunday together, and it was gorgeous night. So it's so nice to hear you again so quick after that. My name's Hannah Rose Platt. I teach on the BA Songwriting. Who's BA Songwriters in tonight? Yay! I can't see behind me. Yay! And I'm about to start teaching on the Masters tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. On my songwriting, because when did I graduate? Was it last year? I don't know. All the years are rolling into one. Last year it was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was only last year. It feels like way longer. We did have lockdown graduation. Yeah. So I'm going to play a song. It's not super new, but it's sort of new because I wrote it for the master's course. And I actually wrote it in Ollie's class. I don't think Ollie's not here right now, is he? So just before lockdown, just before we had to sort of move on to online, lovely Freddie and I, who sometimes plays bass for me, we're out in New York, and we went out for dinner with our friend, and she's really cool. She's head of this sort of tech company out there. She's like a sort of cross between Chrissy Hind and Debbie Harry, like who you'd want for your rock and roll godmother, that kind of person. And we'd been to Brooklyn that day, and she was from there, and she was saying, I'm not going to do the accent, I can't even go there. She was saying, I hate going back there, and you have to get on the G train, and who even knows where that even goes? And I think there was a dead man on the G train once, and I was like, oh, 1 minute, I'm just going to put that in my phone. And so I came back with this title, Dead Man on the G Train, and decided to write this mad story about 1930s New York. So you would have been about, what, 16?
No, 10.
10. Sorry, 10. And yeah, just made up this sort of crazy story about this hit that takes place. I'm a bit like you. I don't write choruses very often, and this is, I don't know what it is. I think it's like A B A B A B A B A. Here we go. I hope I remember all the words. That's the other thing about not writing choruses. Here we go. Glistening hair, black licorice, chocolate but nice. He over the headlines of his newspaper disguise. Carriage gently rocking as the station waves goodbye, mirroring the toing and the throwing of his mind. kick drum in his chest. There's a dead man on the G train, he just doesn't know it yet. Remembering last Sunday after church, still in his best, her honey tones over the phone would place this dark request. He struggled with the small time stuff. This would earn a place and 30,000 crisp green notes in a leather suitcase. A gallery of faces, he scans them as they sway with the steely focus of a hunter sniffing out his prey. He checks his pocket watch once, twice, forehead pearled with sweat. There's a dead man on the G train, and there's no time for regret. He remembers talking with a damsel in distress who said she'd mention Roosevelt and wear a bright green dress. Said she'd pay him handsomely to rid her of this brute and pull a compact from her purse. His signal pulling to Church Avenue, the train regurgitates a belly full of outcasts. Just 3 of us remain. He shoots that deadbeat mine clean between the eyes. Doesn't see me pull a pistol out from under my left thigh. Slumps beside my husband like a sick wounded racehorse. A bloody swift alternative to a musty divorce. I'd never prove adultery within a court of law, so I'll feign fear and self-defense, and I'll feel no glistening hair, black licorice, chocolate button eyes stare up at me lifeless as I force myself to cry. I'll leap onto the platform, run to the guard and scream as a dead man on the G train, and I walk away free. Thanks, everyone.
Will that be on your forthcoming
Oh
album?
yes, track 1.
Produced
The
by
opening
Mr.
track.
Ed Harcourt.
Yes,
Will that be a single from your forthcoming album?
yes.
Ah.
Just had the video back for it, actually. It's so cool. I was geeking out about it yesterday. It's like a comic strip thing. Yeah, it's really cool.
Do we know when this is forthcoming yet?
In 2022 at some point. This is all I can say at the minute. I know.
Brilliant album. The first two
Thank you.
are pretty good as well.
Thanks.
Okay, we're going to go around again. I mentioned earlier the Liberty's Mother Project, which is a project that brought me back to performing in 2019 for the first time in a very long time. And that came about because this song I wrote for my daughter, Liberty, who died in 2011. She was stillborn. She died the day before she was born, so she would be 10 now. And I wrote this song about 11 or 12 weeks after she died. And I used to occasionally play it at Songwriters Circles, but it hadn't kind of had a life. It didn't need to. But then I was asked in 2019 to play it for a service in the crypt underneath the Houses of Parliament for a room full of charity representatives, health representatives, and MPs, all of whom had lost their own children including members of the cabinet sitting this close to me. And that was a crazy experience that kind of changed my relationship with songwriting. And it was a service, and so I played that song, and then I was approached afterwards, and one thing led to another, and I recorded an EP as Liberty's Mother. Got lots of help from the team here, and we released it as a charity EP. We raised £10,000 for Tommy's, which is a baby loss charity, and thank you. And performed it all over the UK at special services that are held for parents that have lost their children. And all the songs from the EP are online with videos if you want to see anything more about it. And it's really just been such a kind of incredible blessing for me in terms of performing again and meeting with people. It was amazing that I can be in a room full of people like this, all of whom have lost their children, and it's like the calmest place to be because of the sharing of song and the power of song. And this is the song that caused the whole project to happen, and it's called I Can Love You From Here. I know that love will come and go, that there's much less sun than rain, but for me there's little left to learn if I can't hold you again. I tried to look ahead where there's nothing left to see, but it doesn't matter anymore if you're next to me. 'Cause I can love you from here, hold that love in my heart. I can find a way to give that love a life. Now we're apart. I don't know why you're gone, but the rest is so clear. All I need is to love you, and I can love you from here. I know it's better to love and lose it all than to never even try. Still, it seems so hard to come and break my heart and then leave me with no reason why, and why we're not together I'll never understand. But I don't need to be with you to love you like I planned. 'Cause I can love you from here, hold that love in my heart. I can find a way to give that love a life. Now we're apart. I don't know why you're gone, but the rest is so clear. All I need is to love you. I can love you from here. 'Cause no matter how I ask, you're never coming back. But this love is never going to die away. 'Cause I can love you from here, hold that love in my heart. I can find a way to give that love a life. Now we're apart. I don't know why you're gone, but the rest is so clear. All I need is to love you. All I need is to love you, and I can love you from here. you. Thank you, everyone on the team. I can't think there's hardly anybody who didn't contribute to that project. So, you know, you can look forward to contributing again. James.
So just tuning, different tuning for this one. Just going to do that again quickly. There wasn't a good time when we were going through such beautiful songs, everyone. I'm really honoured to kind of play with you. So this song is one I wrote when I was also on the Masters songwriting course. And I think it's hard to multitask. It so is. So I first played, this is my second Songwriters Circle, and my first one was when I was about to enter my second year of my Masters. I was doing it part-time. And at the time, I was kind of writing a lot of songs about my family. That sounds better. And I remember watching Jonathan Whiskard play a song, actually, and he did it. I remember him saying he was writing a song with someone, and he did it in an open tuning, and apparently the person he'd wrote it with hadn't tried open tuning before, and I hadn't. So as I went into the new term, I decided to go for Dadgad. And I wrote a song, and it's about my mom, and I guess it's written from two different perspectives, and hopefully at some point in the song you'll see the perspective change. And, so yeah, this is I think it's called Mother and Boy, me being the boy. Go away, I won't be upset. I'll convince myself that I'm not second best. And if you stay away, well, I won't be sad. Will carry on, just me and your dad. 'Cause you can live your life, I won't stand in your way, but I will think about you every minute of every day. You can make mistakes, I'll cut you some slack, 'cause it's your life now, so choose your own path. I will worry 'cause I'm your mother and you're my boy. Well, I picked you up and I helped you to walk, and you've been answering back ever since you could talk. We played table football on Christmas morning. A full family to feed, but you needed an opponent. Yeah, you can live your life, I won't stand in your way, but I will think about you every minute of every day. Make mistakes, I'll cut you some slack, 'cause it's your life now, so choose your own path. But I will worry, 'cause I'm your mother and you're my boy. But I want you to know this'll always be your home. This'll always be your home. And even though you're grown, this is still your home. Well, I'm sorry if I caused you some stress. Oh, but I want you to know that you were never second best. You've let me live my life, and I thank you for that. I know I've caused you strife, both you and my dad. And yes, I've made mistakes, but mistakes are okay. 'Cause I had the choice and I did it my way. So don't you worry, you're my mother and I'm your boy. Don't you worry, you're my mother and I'm your boy. Don't you worry, you're my mother and I'm your boy.
That's lovely. I don't think I've heard that before.
I haven't played it many times.
Yeah, it's a lovely song. And it's a good time maybe to say, we said at the beginning that from now on, that when we do these rounds, it's mostly students, so we need a master's student and a BA student on every round. But we also really want music production students and BACM students and any other students. Yeah, let's encourage those guys to come and apply to play as well.
Oh my days, this made me cry. Thank you so much for that. That was beautiful. I don't think people write enough songs for their parents.
I agree.
Isn't it? That's nothing to do with my song. Okay, the song I'm gonna sing next is called Bloom Out of Season. Shane loves it. Great. I think, without putting any pressure on anyone, but I think I want to dedicate this to all of you students who have had the weirdest time the last year, and you still choose to be here, and you've kept going, and in some way, you know, you're still alive. That's amazing. This song is called Bloom Out of Season because someone once said to me, just randomly, like, oh, you'll bloom out of season. And I was like, I have no idea what you mean, but it sounds awesome. So I made a song out of it. And actually, I have to say, it did become true a bit. Like, sometimes in the weirdest times, I felt I was kind of thriving, or despite of stuff that happened to me, or I can also see it in other people. And I'm always like, yeah, bloom out of season. You go for it. That doesn't mean you can't rest and have a season off as well. Just want to say that. Okay, anyway. I bloom out of season, and I grow in the bitter cold, and rise through the ceiling, and I go where no one knows, and you don't get my reasons. Well, I don't need your permission, no, I can feel it in my being. I know my time has come. I'm limitless, limitless. Come try and stop this out. Deep roots, too late to make me move. I hit the source of love on my way down. Turn my broken heart into a garden. I bloom, and I'm a force to be reckoned with. Put my time in the invisible, and you haven't seen half of this. You're too quick to judge the slow, so I choose contradiction. I smile as you steal my joy, 'cause the ground that I stand on will always grow me more. Limitless, I'm limitless. Come try and stop this out. Deep roots, too late to make me move. You hit the source of love on my way down. Turn my broken heart into a garden.
where can the students find your music, Nadine, should they want to listen to it?
Well, if you just put into YouTube Nadine and Bloom, it will come up. Otherwise, Nadine_music on Instagram. Thank you.
Safe to say about a couple of thousand views of mine on that, your live show. It's beautiful.
So it's all you.
It's all me. No one else. No, it's a beautiful, beautiful song. Thank you. Right. Okay, so we go back to 1917 now. Back to quite a traumatic event. And I was only able to really write about this on my master's. So it took a good 100 years. Yeah, it was 100 years to the day, actually, it took me to write this. Which is quite interesting. I don't know if it means anything. It means nothing. This is a song about witnessing someone very dear disappearing on in a bad way. Yeah, I'll just do it. See if I can get through it. Here we go. Hospital again. Such a hot and sticky summer. I hoped you would like to see your brother. 20-year-old girl, head to toe in plaster. Through the haze a smile is hard to muster. Let's show her what she's missed, her happy ever after. A claustrophobic kiss, some sweaty packaged flowers. Crowd around her, coming closer. Am I the only one to notice fire on the wall that she is burning, burning? Nothing I can do to stop the flames. I see you through the smoke, but turn away and choke. From the fire on the wall today, firemen rush in, drenching you in water, handing out support to the onlookers. I'm not gonna leave, gonna lie here in your embers, knowing it's contained but not yet over. Let's show her what she's missed, her chubby little brother, her baby boy to kiss, the worry of her mother. Crowd around her, coming closer. Am I the only one to notice fire on the board and she's burning, burning? Nothing I can do to stand the flames. I can't reach you through the smoke, so turn away and choke. From the fire on the wall today. So turn back the tide before the jump that broke your back, before you carried your dead child, until the day that saw the saddest of mistakes. But luck was never yours to make, luck was never yours to make. Fire on the board and she is burning, burning. Nothing I can do to stand the pain. I can't see you through the smoke, choke. From the fire on the wall today, there's been a fire on the wall today. Thank you.
That is an utterly brilliant song, Luke Toms.
Thank you.
It really is. Thank you. Hannah.
I don't want to play now.
So we're going to hear from Hannah, then we're going to have a break. And we're going to break for about 10, 15 minutes. And then Shane's going to come up here and hit it out the park for the BA. Why did I just do baseball metaphor? What am I talking about? I'm not on camera, so that's okay.
I'm sorry to say I'm going to do another really sad one, Luke. But, let's just get in touch with our feelings. And then these guys, the high energy next round, can lift everyone back up. Okay, so this is a song, it's a bit of an older one. It's from my first album, and it's a song I got the idea for it when I was still living back up north in Liverpool, and a housemate of mine told me a story about a lady she was taking care of who was suffering with dementia. She used to work in a nursing home, and I just thought it was just so sad and so moving, and it became this song. This is 1954. I don't know where you could be. Maybe you're low on gasoline. You've never been this late before. 17 and in my heels, fancy dress, jewels in my ears. Patiently I'm waiting at the door. I look out of the window. Is this my father's house? I can't be sure. 'Cause the lady dressed in white who takes my temperature each night, she says this isn't 1954. I can't wait to see you when you pull up outside. 'Cause you'll be in your best suit, I'll be glowing as you drive. I can't wait for rooftop dancing neath the blue starlight. Everything will be alright when you pick me up tonight. There's a man looks just like you, except his cheeks have lost their hue. And they say he comes to see me every night. He tells me age is an illusion. We grow younger if we choose to. And this is what is happening with my mind. Something is so familiar. We're singing songs I didn't know I knew. And I think that he might love me, 'cause I swear he sheds a tear when I tell him that my heart belongs to you. I can't wait to see And I can't wait to tell you all these crazy things I've dreamed. Weddings, babies, grandchildren all playing around our feet. Memories like a journal I am struggling to read. The writing's on the page and the ink begins to fade. I can't wait to see you when you pull up outside. You'll be at your best suit. I'll be glowing as you drive. I can't wait. The rooftop dancing neath the blue starlight. Everything will be alright when you pick me up tonight. When you pick me up tonight. I don't know where you could be. Maybe you're low on gasoline. You've never been this late before. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah Rose Platt, everyone. Thank you, Luke Toms and Nadine. Thank you, James Reese. Lovely songs. Thank you very much. We're going to have a 10-minute break and we'll come back and do it all again with 5 more awesome tutors.
And Sophie Daniels.
Songwriters Circle, thank you for staying with us. Can we just give a round of applause for the previous round? It was absolutely brilliant. Loved it. And we're delighted to have another go. We've slightly changed our setup. This is more of a Songwriters Diamond now. And really delighted that you're able to stick around. So just briefly, so that you know kind of what's coming. My name is Shane, and I lead the BA Songwriting. And we are joined with Anjali Perimparaja, who's working on the MA. We have Mauro, who's teaching on the evening course on songwriting. Welcome, Mauro, and an MA graduate. We have Angela, who's teaching on the MA this semester, and with the BA in semester B. Welcome, Angela. And we have Jamie, who's working on the BA with us. Jamie. So I hope you're going to have a great time. Are your larynxes feeling kind of nice and warmed up?
No. Should we do a warm up? No.
Okay, so there's no better song for me to open with than possibly my most well-known song at ICMP. It's a song I wrote a number of years ago. I watched About a Boy, and the thing about a Boy is this kid is just living off his dad's royalties, because that Christmas song just comes round and round and round and round and round. And I thought, there might be something in that. But obviously the Christmas market is saturated. So I thought, we'll give it a week. And I wrote a New Year's song, because the new year, you know, it comes and comes and comes. And it's just funny, isn't it? Because for about 3 minutes, we all feel like really great on New Year's Eve. So I tried to capture that 3 minutes into a song. But given everything that we've all gone through, and some have been through a lot more than others, but everything that we've all gone through, it feels like the right song. And this is day one of our course. This is called A New Year. And you're very, very welcome to join in a bit later when we start singing the choruses. And I really hope that this song imbues some of that 3-minute aspiration and hope and wonder, but it would be great if it lasted a little bit more than 3 minutes this time. And for everyone who's going to be in my theory class tomorrow morning, the song is exactly 365 beats long. So here we go. This year be different from the last one. May a new heart grace us with its own song. May a fresh start be given everyone. May our leaders listen like the first time. And as people, may we all be open to a better way of being human. And the top that's trying to squeeze the bottom, may you wake up, realize you're broken. We're ready, don't get me wrong, we're ready, our time has come. May the violence not end in a funeral, and the finance not hold us to ransom. May your wedding lead to a lifetime. May we all sing like it was our first time. We're ready, don't get me wrong, we're ready, our time has come. The best is yet to come. May the best be yet to come. We're ready, don't get me wrong, we're ready, our time has come. The best is yet to come. We're ready, this is our song. May the dying be given a lifeline. May your wedding lead to a lifetime. I need you to help me out now. Come on. You're the choir. You're all hired. You know that we are ready. Here we go. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready. Just keep that going. May this year be different from the last one. May this year be better than the last one. May your planet be given a lifeline. May your wedding lead to a lifetime. May your wedding broken by a hate bomb. We are ready. May they forgive us strong. May this year be different from the last one. May this year be better than the last one. Okay.
Preach.
Now we're talking, people. I'll see you at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, year one. Let's hand straight over. She is an inspiration. It's Anjali Perrin-Paraja, who's just launched a brand new project, which she'll tell us all about, called Pokisham. And this is actually a pre-release party because her first single comes out on Friday this week.
It does. It's scary, isn't it? I have absolute admiration. I've been a performing, gigging, songwriting being for a really long time, but putting music out is a scary thing, and I salute all of you that do it. Some of you do it just so effortlessly, and as students, and for us as teachers, you must know that the learning works both ways. We learn from you, you learn from us. So this tune represents a lot of things, and the title is Yes to This.
Yeah, come on.
And it represents love, but it also represents stepping out of your fear and trying shit out. Okay, sorry, we're live. If my kids are watching, it's too late for you to be watching, and Mummy just swore. Okay, let's do this. And there is a bit of a chorus. We can do the sing-along theme
Bring
at
it
the
on.
end.
We're ready.
You can just sing anything you like at the end, people. Okay. Oh, that's very loud. Can I have a bit less, Julian? Settle in, everyone. That was an F. There's another chord coming. There's 4, to be precise.
That's why she's on the masters, people. We only go up to 3 on the VA.
Oh, level 7, baby. You know, that's what you need there. There's more. Let me speak simply for ease of clarification. You see, your existence represents a slight complication. Oh, I wasn't looking for a mate for my soul. Didn't need no one to make me feel whole. Didn't need to walk down the street holding hands. Didn't need to find the yin to my yang. Didn't need to be completed. Most of prior loves left me depleted. See, what I'm trying to figure out is how you managed to get underneath my skin. Thought I'd lock the door, but then you let yourself in. Don't know what to do with this, oh my God, baby, I don't know where to begin. So I think I'll start by saying yes. I'm saying, oh, I'm saying yes to this, yes. I'm saying yes, yes. Oh, I'm just saying yes, yes. I've had some fakes and real imitations. Forced myself to love within limitations, but you came along somehow and settled inside. Oh, I had no places left or reasons to hide. to begin. So I think I'll start by saying yes. I'm saying, I'm saying yes to this. Yes, I'm saying yes, yes. Oh, I'm just saying yes, yes, yes. Oh, 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 keep it going. Oh, I'm just saying yes. Oh, I'm saying yes to this. Yes, I'm saying yes. Yes, oh, I'm just saying yes. Yes, yes.
Yes, 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 yes,
Thank you
yes!
very much.
Oh, yes!
So Pokishan.
That's out. So that's out.
Come on.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thanks for singing. That was so gorgeous. It was like a bed of warm love. So yeah, this is out on Friday on all platforms.
Come
so
on,
yeah,
phones out, pre-save,
So find me on Pokisham. It's a new artist name for myself. It means treasure in Tamil, which is my heritage. And it's reminding me to fly and Anyway, I'll shut up now. So Friday.
Well done. Love it, Anne.
Thank you.
Welcome, Mauro. So great to have you with us.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mauro, and it's my first songwriting tutor special. And of course, I'm nervous, but I'm also very happy to be here. And the song that I'm gonna play now is a song that I wrote during the pandemic, in a moment in which someone very special was kind of missing for me. And this person is actually in this room. And so we couldn't meet in person. So I wrote this song imagining him telling me these words, like, you know, he's the kind of person that knows all the struggle I've been through. He knows all the walls that I have to face, and he's still here. And this person is Yannis.
Oh, we love you, Yannis. We love you, Yannis.
We love Yannis.
And also, I chose to play this song because I hope it's motivational for all the new students, hoping that no matter how many, let's say, struggles or limits you're going to find on your way, you never lose the hope, which is the most important and powerful weapon we have, I guess.
Yeah. It's great, mate. Come on.
And yes, by the time that I'm very nervous, let's sing it all together. You can, sing along. It should be pretty straightforward. Well, I know it's hard to get what you want, yeah, but you never get it if you stop trying. One step closer, but be ready to fall over. Get up again, don't give up the fight. 'Cause you got the hope that makes you strong. You got the hope, you can't be wrong. You got the hope, just hold on tight. You got the hope, don't ever stop the fight. You go now. Oh, oh, oh. 'Cause you got the oh. 'Cause you got the it's hard to smile from the bottom, but you've been there before too many times. Take some time to heal the pain and your problems. Get up again, be the hope. You got the hope, you can't be wrong. You got the hope, you got the hope, just hold it tight. You got the hope, don't never stop the fight. One more, let's go. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got the hope, oh, 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 oh. Never had a dime, but I always had a dream. Never had a time, but I always had a vision. Way too many walls, but I face them all. Way too many falls, but I break them all. Never really like all the many lies. Never really like all the fake lies. Sometimes I get tired, but I was not trying. I reach for the sky, I gave myself fight. Stay up on the rise, stay up on the rise. You'll see the light, you'll see the light. Stay up on the rise, stay up on the rise. You'll see the light, you'll see the light. Stay up on the rise, stay up on the rise. You'll see the light, you'll see the light. Stay up on the rise, stay up on the rise. Stay up on the rise. 'Cause you got the hope, you got the hope that makes you strong. You got the hope, you got the hope, you can be wrong. You got the hope, you got the hope, just hold on tight. You got the hope, don't ever stop the fight. Let's go. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got the oh, oh, oh. You got the oh. You got the hope, don't ever stop the fight. Come on! Oh, 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 oh. Let's go. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Hey, you got the oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Hey, you got the oh, 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 oh. Mauro! Love it, Mauro.
Thank you. What a gift. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely brilliant. And your band is Tarantula, is that
Yes.
correct?
Sorry, I forgot to talk about it. I the singer and songwriter of this reggae band with world music influences called Tarantula. And yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling a bit emotional, no? But all good.
Tell us more next round. That's fine.
Yes, exactly. And I'm gonna play a song from the band later.
Great
so.
job. All right. Well, it feels okay, great. Angie, you up for playing? Wonderful. Well, can we welcome to the piano Angela Blacklaw, ladies and gentlemen. The legend. Angela's taught, she was a fellow student with Nadine, is that correct? And she's taught on the BA and is also a module leader and a real influential character in our faculty and teaching on the MA. And we absolutely love you, Angela, and thank you for everything you bring us. Can't wait to hear you.
Thank you and good night, I think, after that. So I think it's really important among all these amazing instrumentalists that you have one tutor who can't play for toffee, right? And I'm serious, and I have zero apology for that. But I mean that in all seriousness, because every year, particularly my first year, sometimes in the masters as well, there's some terrified people going, I'm so sorry, I can't play very well. Please forgive me. And I'm like, I'm going to get a sorry box. Going to get a sorry box, put loads of money in it, buy a ton of gin at the end of the year. So for that reason, I think it's really important amidst all the skill you see with instruments today, that you've got somebody who just hits a few chords from time to time. Are you with me? Thank you. Being technical now, this song's a little bit of ekphrasis. Ekphrasis?
Yes, mate.
Yes?
Week
All right.
7, people, don't worry.
Yeah, first years, we'll get there. In terms of the film itself, it was a film called Precious. Has anybody seen it? If you haven't, Just go get it. Go get it, go watch it. And then go and write a song, which is what I did. Every day I tell myself, something's gonna happen. Every day I say I'll be okay. Maybe a telephone call. Maybe the piano will fall. Maybe I'll fly away. Mama says, don't nobody want you. Mama says, don't nobody need you. Mama says nothing, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm halfway there. I've got a pretty place where I can play. I've got my own way to hide. There's diamonds and dancing slow, popcorn and a picture show. Maybe I'll stay a while. So when he comes, I don't see patches on the ceiling. When he comes, I don't hear the bed springs in. When he comes, I don't feel him. I swear, I swear, I'll be halfway there. Just the other day, I cried on the floor. Just the other day, I decided, yeah, no more. Mama says, I don't know where she's got to, and when he comes, the bed's broken in two, and they won't find me. I'm thinner than air. I'm thinner than air. I'll be halfway there. Halfway there. I'll be halfway there.
Yes, Angela. Love it. Love it.
Thank you.
Flipping heck. I don't know that I agree with you. That was a really skillful performance. Totally compelling. It was brilliant. Thank you so much. Let's welcome Jamie Doe, otherwise known as the Magic Lantern. Welcome, Jamie. So great to have you.
Hey.
So Jamie is teaching on the BA, and he's going to be working with the first years on Wednesday and Thursday. But he's also prolific, fabulous artist and writer, and we're really, really lucky to have him performing at the Tutor Special. So what have you got for us, Jamie?
Well, it's really nice to be here. I'm going to play a song called There's a Light. So I have a fourth album which is going to come out on the 5th of November, and most of this album is about, well, a lot of it's to do with what's been happening in my life. I've been caring for my dad, who's got Alzheimer's disease for a long time now, and he's just moved into a nursing home. That's been one of the big things that's been happening. And as an artist, for me, music's really useful to help me to understand myself better. It's one of the ways that I kind of process things and kind of work out what I think about something. But I've thought a lot about why I release music, why I go to the effort of putting it together, putting it out there, wanting to perform it to people. And it's because I think that music has a social function in allowing other people to come to understand themselves better by projecting themselves onto and into the songs that we write. So that although, for me, some of this music is very personal, I know that when people hear it, they don't hear it as being about me. If it works, they hear it as being about them. So I think that when I play this music, it's an offering, and if it's useful for you right now, then that's great, and if it's not, that's cool too. So this is the next single. It's coming out on the 1st of October, so in a week on Friday. And it goes like this. The smallest life is fathoms deep. A blossom blown by history's sweet, but meanings made where love commands. The dots you join with time's two hands. But today's gonna be a good day. I decided that while I was crying. You can't keep folding a tragedy over and over again. Well, tin roof rain dreams coruscate of paper cranes of fear we make. But there's a light we can't all see. It shines in you and not in me. But today's gonna be a good day. I decided that while I was crying. You can't keep folding a tragedy over and over again. But no one told me, no one told me, and I should have known, I should have known. Oh, tonight it's gonna be a better night. Tonight it's gonna be a better night. Some are born and some take flight from the earth. There's no rhyme or right or worth, just an unsheltered heart, just an
Oh, Jamie, thank you so much. Flipping heck. I think I've just had a bit of a moment. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. Thanks everyone for playing that first round. We're going to go round again. We would absolutely love, though, the next time we get together, which will be on the 25th of October, for some of you to be playing your songs. So if you would like to, just go to the events page on my ICMP and you'll see how you can apply to play. We obviously don't have space to get absolutely everyone on, but we do want to give you a chance. And Angela, you're hosting the next Songwriters Circle.
I think I am.
Yeah, fantastic.
That was the email I didn't respond to, but you've just answered it for me. That'll be
So please do sign up and keep signing up throughout the year. Jamie, I'm going to jump on the piano for this.
Yeah. Does everyone know, by the way, that Shane is also and has been quite a ridiculous drummer? So when he starts beating out the guitar, that's why. Just so you know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. Yeah. So, yeah, guys, we really want, this is about us as a community, and we do see ourselves as tutors as part of the circle, and in the circle with you. And so we can't wait to hear your songs in class, but also here. So if you'd like to apply, do apply. I'm going to play a brand new song from a brand new project. So I've completed my masters. I got my butt kicked as well by Sophie Daniels. I think a few of us have, and good luck, Hannah, this year. You're going to love it. And what's great is it's resulted in at least 3 or 4 releases, which I'm going to be releasing very soon. And the primary one is an album, and it's quite it's a triangular album. So it's all about me, the songs, and you, and how we all kind of connected. And it's called Ceaseless Now, because at any moment that connection could be broken, but also that connection could be made. So I'm going to play the title track, Ceaseless Now. I was so and am so impacted by the Black Lives Matter movement, and I'm really grateful for every voice that has chosen to speak up in the face of racial injustice and other kinds of injustice. And to me, it has shaken me, and I really respect that and respect those voices. So this isn't anything other than a response, my own response, but my hope is that as you hear this song, you'll take on my challenge. And my challenge is be courageous. Be courageous, because we all have a voice, and the challenge is there for us. Are we going to use it? And if you want to take that on directly, then hey, apply to come and play and bring your songs to Songwriters Circle. Nothing left that once remained. Every brick desolate. Timid voice wrapped in fear. Had no choice but to say it clear. Broken words, scattered poles, promises down fear. It has no choice but to say it clear. Dare to put up a fight. Dares against the cruel night. We dare to put up a fight. Come and dance again through the brutal All that's left is all around. Deathly sound, ceaseless now. Thanks, guys. Okay, Anjali, over to you, mate.
I kind of feel like we all need a minute between each other's songs. It's like, that was beautiful, and Jamie as well. God, everyone, it's just ridiculous. So normally, I don't know, I actually don't know what song to sing next. It'll be one of my own, though, I can guarantee that.
Can you do the one with
theme,
the incredible
drone.
intro?
The drone.
Yeah, come
you
on,
want
mate,
these men.
yeah.
I'll do this one for Yanis because he likes
Yes.
this one. He might not after tonight, but
I'll still like it.
you'll still like it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that one then. We'll do that one. So this actually, it's related. This song, I'm apologising to everyone who might be coming to the next Songwriters Circle because I often do this one when it's linked to kind of issues around culture and heritage. And hello everyone over there. I can see you. Can you see my arm? It's good. And this tune is called These Men, and you'll kind of get the vibe, but it's inspired by the fact that as a first generation Sri Lankan living in Britain, I had to see my parents suffer a lot with the kind of decimation of their homeland through a very torturous, long civil war. And it's hard when you grow up in Britain because the culture of being British is amazing, multifaceted, wonderful. But when you've also seen the effect of colonial power and the wasteland that it leaves in other places and the way that democracy is kind of thrown out like a used tissue, that's not a line from the song, by the way. It's very hard. It's very hard to make sense of that. There's lots of kind of inconsistencies there. So this voice a little bit, I guess, to that experience and to just the growing need to not just rid people of their culture in an effort to what you think is moving on and moving forward. In many ways, it's moving back. So this tune is called These Men. And it starts with a little drone intro. There's 2 notes. It's an open fifth, everyone. C and a G. So you're going to sing one of those, aren't you? Take a note.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Keep it going. travel over the lands, looking for blues to steal. Many times your song is sung when you are young. Your song is sung, but your sound is sealed. He'll stop by to smell your buds as his friend stoops to pluck your petals one by one, oh one by one. How easily they slip, so easily they can't believe their luck. The ascent could be so mighty. What new life they could bring, couldn't wait to shed my primal skin and wear the coat they gave me, with mirrors reflecting their glory, with mirrors reflecting their gory deeds. Was the old life ever so bad to throw in the side for unknown crimes? Think it through, do you have the time? Think it through, do you have the time? Or will we regret and cry for the souls that will die? Is their blood yours and mine? Is their blood yours and mine? They never told me, never said. All the promises were in my head. Did I not hear? Did I not see? Didn't know what to do. Didn't know.
have some of that. Flipping out.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Angelique Perrin-Paraja, everyone. Pucky Sham.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. Wow. So if you want to hear more, come back to the next Songwriters Circle and you can download Angelique's single on Friday. So thank you, Ange. That was great. Wonderful.
Thanks, everyone.
So let's welcome back Mauro. He might tell us a bit more about his Tarantula project.
Yes,
Welcome, Mauro.
I'm feeling much better now. All good. So yes, basically, Tarantula is let's say reggae influence band that includes many musicians from different countries around the world, and as a main, let's say, message and identity, that's what we try to perceive, no? Cultural connection, diversity. And the name of the band, Tarantula, which is the tarantula, the spider, is a strong symbolic theme that basically the spider web connects all this culture together. But at the same time, is the story of the spider comes from the legend of the place where I'm from in South Italy, which is Puglia. I don't know if everyone knows it. And basically, the legend says that the spider bites people and induces them in this kind of state of trance that can only be cured through love, music, and dance. And I think this is a very powerful, metaphor. Yeah. And yeah, so we are many musicians from different countries of the world. We had to stop clearly for the pandemic, but instead we, worked a bit more on the releases instead of the live performances, which will come back very soon. And yeah.
Great, and what are you going to play for us?
Actually, I decided last minute, but rather than sharing the actual song, I wanted to share a bit the process of this song, which has been very different from the others. And I was teaching on the part-time course, and I was trying to explain that sometimes it's very easy to generate song ideas when we don't feel inspired by simply looking around us, right? And as very instinctively, I was explaining to the guys, look, you can look at the board and you might find you are not alone. All right, guys, let's all write a song about called "You Are Not Alone," and the students kind of wanted me to also write a song about "You Are Not Alone," but I forgot. So I basically a few hours before coming here to teach, I said, "Oh no, I just forgot about it." So I decided to write on Instagram in the stories and ask, let's say, our friends and followers, what do you miss the most in a story? Because I had this theme in mind that I was feeling very, very melancholic towards, simple things, the things that we all been missing during the pandemic. And I started receiving many messages, which I didn't expect to receive so many in such a short time. And simply I kind of, connected this line together. So I couldn't even say that I wrote this song, but it's been a collaborative song with, people on Instagram, which might sound weird, but it's, so yeah, and it's a very positive song, and so I like to play it.
It's great, and Yanis is going to work out the royalty splits later.
This one probably is also a good sing-along, I guess. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I miss my family, and I miss my home. Well, I miss my sanity. London makes you feel alone. Well, I miss the sea, the olive trees, pure air to breathe. Well, I miss all my friends, barefoot on the sand, singing together. Oh, you are not alone, you are not alone, you are not alone now. You are not alone, you are not alone, you are not alone now. Oh, oh, you are not alone. Oh, oh. Well, I miss reality authority with no mask to show. Well, I'm insecurity to act me friends when me want. Well, I'm simplicity, freedom to roam. Well, I'm simplicity, people them call the stone. Too blind to see, we're more than this. We can be free if we started to believe. Together we complete, singing aloud and clear. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone now. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone now. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone now. What time to live? What a time to live connected virtually, switch off from reality. What time to live? What a time to live connected perpetually in a dark virtuality. What time to live? What a time to live, so much ambiguity, so much ingenuity. What time to live? What a time to live, you got to hurry and not controversially. You are not alone, you are not alone now. You are not alone, you are not alone now. You are not alone, you are not alone, you are not alone now. You are not alone, you are not alone, you are not alone now. You are not alone. You are not alone, not alone. You are not alone. Well, I miss my family and I miss my home. If you're feeling down like me, well, you are not alone. Yeah.
Yes, Maro. Yes, mate. And the followers of Tarantura online.
Thank you so much.
It's beautiful.
To be fair, I was, also, I think also Sophie and Julian really helped me with this because I was very afraid of simplicity in the past, let's say, no? Coming from a guitar degree, you always want to kind of show all the guitar skills and things like this, but I was noticing especially for the new students that might feel a bit insecure, actually, the most favorite songs of mine now are the simplest ones, so, I guess.
It's beautiful.
So, thank you, yeah.
Thank you, mate. Really great. Great message. And people who want to listen can look at Tarantula Official, is that right?
Yeah, Tarantula, but instead of the U with the O, Italian way.
Okay, great. Great. Fantastic. Great, let's welcome back Angela Blacklaw. Thank you for coming back, Ange.
Hi, guys. Maro, Tutor Showcase Virgin no longer. Definitely worth coming out for tonight. Thank you. So, I was thinking, what will I share? Because I'm always doing these dramatic songs. Shall I do a gentle little optimistic song? And I thought, fuck it, no. Don't do that. So, I thought instead, I'm assuming your children are long in bed by now.
I hope so, but I can just. Are they used to me swearing?
I mean, it fucking ought to be, is all I've got to say.
Get the fuck out.
Sorry, Shane. So I thought I would do a song. It's also a really old song. I wrote this back in, Nadine and I were in first year together, so BA Songwriting back in the day. So if Luke is 100, I'm about 312, I think. And this will be about 9 years ago. I think I wrote this song, 10 years maybe. And it was a bit of a revelation. It was the collision of two creative processes together. Master students in the house, we're about to do a whole module on creative purpose and process. It's going to be fun. It's not going to be comfortable, but it's going to be a lot of fun. And what I did was collide two creative processes together. One of them is morning pages. Who does their morning pages? Thank you. So, master students, you're going to be doing this every day. We're going to require it. So morning pages was one. And the point of morning pages, if you haven't done them, the point is partly to get the crud out. There's crud that lives inside, get it out there. That way you free yourself up for writing. But just occasionally, weird stuff comes out. And I'm like, ooh, yeah, we'll have some of that. So the first verse and the chorus is almost directly straight out of Morning Pages. And then the second creativity technique I used is the dice game. And we'd played the dice game for chords. Yeah. So you just throw dice, and according to the predetermined code, it's an A or a C or a G or whatever. Then you throw them again to see whether it's going to be major or minor. It's great fun. And whatever order they come in, that's the order you need to use them to write your song. And this came out. So I would like to just say in advance, gentlemen, you may want to cross your legs now rather than leave it till later. Scissors are snapping, I'm cutting your photograph, curving your silhouette, showing the holes that you made in my life when you left me. Don't want to remember your face, my rage uncontained. If you can't be with me, I insist that you cease to exist, 'cause you left me. This will be the last kiss we ever share, and all the doves will cry for me in the shivering air, in the shivering air. How can you walk the same earth and breathe the same air and smile in the sun and live in this life and not love me and not miss me? I will gather the snippets of you and make savage confetti to throw at your wedding, to blind your eyes and to land in your mouth so you have to kiss me. This will be the last kiss we ever share, and all the doves will cry for me in the shivering air, in the shivering air. One kiss to remind you what you've lost. A kiss of salt water to increase your thirst. This will be the last kiss we ever share, and all the doves will cry for me in the shivering air, in the shivering air, in the shivering air, in the shivering air.
Yes, Anne! Yes!
I'll just go now.
Flipping heck. Right. So, master's students, she's laid down the gauntlet, okay? Those creative process.
I think
That's
I won.
absolutely brilliant. Thank you. Fantastic. We're going there.
I want to read the rest of her Morning Pages. Like, how much darker does it get, Ange? Yeah.
Yeah, I think no one is gonna look at confetti anymore the same way.
No, I know.
Does anybody remember Georgia Patterson, who was on the students there? She told me my band ought to be called the Savage Confetti.
Yes.
There you go. Great name. Love it, love it. Blimey. Right, Jamie.
Great. It's been a really great night. Thanks so much for coming. I hope you're as excited as we are. I mean, for those of us who've already been teaching, then that experience has happened. For those of us whose teaching is about to happen, we look forward to teaching you. it's a really exciting thing to be a part of, particularly as songwriters ourselves. That's what's so exciting, to share our practice and to hear yours and to be part of it in the same place. So I'm stoked to see all the first years on Wednesday, and we do some workshop stuff. But this last song of mine is called Weariest River, and the line Weariest River, or the name, comes from a line of a poem by Swinburne. His name was Algernon Charles Swinburne, which is a name you don't hear very much these days. And this is this is one misremembered stanza of a much longer poem that was taught to me. And I'll tell you the stanza first, and then I'll play the song. The stanza goes like this: From love of too much living, from hope and fear set free, we thank with brief thanksgiving whatever gods may be, that no man lives forever, that dead men rise up never, and even the weariest river winds somewhere safe to see. So, cool. It's been a pleasure. Oh, mother, you're trying your heart out, but he's slipping through into the long green grass that will cover us. Just be there, just be there, just be. You're not supposed to know what to do when your best friend forgets you, or how to do this at all when an empire falls. But beauty remains. There are wildflowers in the cracks, and sometimes it rains, and the past comes flooding back, and you can be sure that though those glory days are gone, beauty remains in even a half remembered dawn. And I'm shocked by the future, how little I know will be, and the stories you used to tell no longer comfort me. And I'm shocked by the future, how little I know will be, and the stories you used to tell no longer comfort me. Why to see.
Jamie Doe, Magic Lantern. Thank you so much. What a gift. What a gift. Absolute, what a gift to kind of leave us with. Thank you. If you'd like to hear more, and I'm sure you do, Jamie's project's called The Magic Lantern. He's got a whole bunch of incredible music out, so do check that out. Just a couple of things to say. We'll be back on the 25th of October. We're celebrating Black History Month all through October, and we'll be celebrating and marking Black History Month on the 25th here in the Songwriters Circle, hosted by Anjali. So thank you for coming back, Ange. I want to thank Julian for doing our sound all evening.
Yes, thank you, Julian.
It's not the easiest gig to set up so quickly. I want to thank everyone who's performed, all the tutors around. So I'm going to say thank you to James, and we had Luke, we had Nadine, we had Hannah, we had Sophie, and then we've had Pokasham, or Anjali, and we've had Mauro, Angela, and Jamie. And yeah.
And Shane.
Right, thank you for me. Thank you to our performers. And just lastly, we mentioned him at the beginning, but he's actually really masterminded Freshers Fortnight. He's an incredible guy. He's been working, going over and above throughout this whole time. We absolutely love him. So thank you, Lasse. Absolutely wonderful guy. And I think it's probably time to get last orders in. So anything you want to say, Sophie, before we kick off? Great. That'll do. See you soon. Well done.